Have you noticed it? That subtle shift? The sun feels warmer, the days feel a little longer, and suddenly you're like, I should probably reorganize my entire life. Yeah, spring has entered the chat. There's something about this time of year. It's not a reset, it's not a makeover montage. It's more like your brain waking up and choosing chaos politely. You feel lighter, not healed, not transformed, just lighter. And then you make a mistake. You open a drawer. Spring cleaning never starts as spring cleaning. It starts as, I'll tidy just this one thing. Just one. That's a lie. 3 hours later, you're on the floor surrounded by piles, holding something you forgot existed, asking yourself, who even was I when I bought this? Now, you're not cleaning, you're time traveling. You find old notebooks, you start reading handwriting from years ago. You find old clothes, you try them on for research. You find random objects with no purpose, but 17 layers of emotional meaning. This is where my ADHD brain takes the wheel because the task was cleaning, but now I'm reading old notes, opening memory boxes, jumping rooms, starting mini projects, texting someone I haven't spoke to in years, forgetting the original plan completely. And the wild part, I'm not stressed. I'm deeply engaged. This is dopamine. This is curiosity. This is my brain saying, oh, we're remembering everything right now. It feels productive, even though technically nothing is finished. And then without warning, my autistic brain shows up and says, absolutely not. This is too much. We need categories. We need structure. We need a system immediately. Now, sorting feels soothing, stacking feels grounding, order feels regulating. It's not about perfection, it's about safety. When the outside feels calm, the inside follows. I didn't understand that for years, and I thought I was inconsistent, too scattered, maybe rigid, but now I see it a little differently. The ADHD side reconnects me to memory and meaning. The autistic side gives me chaos. One expands, one contains, one explores, one stabilizes. Who cares? And yes, sometimes it feels like tug of war. One side says, let's explore every memory. The other says, please stop touching things and finish the task. Some days, balance is not there. Other days, it feels like two managers arguing over the same employee, and I'm the employee. But here's what I've noticed about the seasonal shift. It's not just about cleaning, it's about light. When winter lifts, your nervous system lifts a little too. You start thinking bigger, you start imagining change, you feel that push. Maybe I can do something different. Maybe I could rearrange my space, I could start something new, maybe I can go somewhere. That motivation feels urgent, but it doesn't have to be extreme. You don't have to overhaul your entire life in one weekend. Sometimes it's just about noticing what feels heavy, noticing what doesn't fit, noticing the version that feels outdated. And when I'm sitting on the floor surrounded by clutter, it's not just sorting objects. I'm sorting identity. I'm asking, does this feel like me? Or is this something that's carried through the winter that I don't need anymore? And the question is powerful. Seasons change whether you're ready or not. And we change too, slowly, quietly, sometimes without realizing it until the light hits differently. Spring doesn't demand perfection, it invites awareness. You don't have to be a minimalist. You don't have to reinvent yourself. Maybe you sit in the sunlight and feel like a little more human again. So when spring hits, are you the clean everything person, the nostalgia, spiritual person, or I finally started, but I'm processing in 2017 person? If you're currently surrounded by half-sorted piles of holding something you forgot you owned, you're doing great. Finish one thing or don't. I'll see you next time on Tosha Lee Unmasked. We'll see you then. Bye.